Level 4, the dark web, where privacy meets chaos. In September 2023, someone bought 6.9 million Twitter passwords for less than a Netflix subscription. Now let's get one thing straight. If the surface web is Instagram and the deep web is your private DMs, the dark web is that sketchy alley behind the club that your mom warned you about. You'll need a special browser called Tor just to peek inside. And trust me, there's a reason for that. A spooky fact. The dark web happens to have better customer service than most airlines. Those illegal active marketplaces, estimated to be 38, have review systems, customer support, and even money-back guarantees. Alphabay, the Amazon of the dark web, processes more transactions daily than Crypto.com. It takes Bitcoin, handles disputes, and even has Black Friday sales. Yes, really. In 2023 alone, dark web markets moved 1.4 billion in crypto, all while playing hide and seek with the FBI. Your data is probably floating around too. The average American has their info on at least 7 dark web marketplaces. Sweet dreams. But it's not all digital boogeyman stuff. Journalists use it to dodge dictators. Whistleblowers drop secrets here. Even Facebook has a dark web version with 2 million monthly users. Yeah, Zuck's got a dark side too. And get this, the CIA's official dark website receives about 1,000 tips daily. The scariest part? This isn't even the bottom. Those creepy red room stories you've heard. Child's play compared to what government agencies are hiding in classified networks. Level 5, the charter web, where governments play digital hide and seek. Ever questioned why bank transfers take days when we can stream 4K video instantly? Enter charter web, where governments and banks play a very different internet game. It's the digital equivalent of Area 51, except we actually know this one exists. Let's get real. The US Department of Defense runs something called SIPRNet, a network so secure that even mentioning its details can get you on a watch list. When WikiLeaks dropped those diplomatic cables in 2010, they came from here. That breach was like cracking Fort Knox, prompting security upgrades across the board. The numbers are mind-blowing. Military bases worldwide connect through networks that process 10 million encrypted messages daily. But that's just what they're willing to tell us about, right? The charter web is where nations play digital chess with weapons we won't know about for decades. Banks use similar networks to move trillions daily, so secure that even their own employees need 5 layers of authentication to get in. Let me tell you something more interesting. In 2023, the NSA's Quantum Computing Division posted a job listing for post-quantum cryptography analysts. Translation? They're already preparing for computers that can break encryption methods that the rest of us can't even fathom. Level 6, the Marianas Web, the Internet's Bermuda Triangle. Any sufficiently advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic. That's what scientists say about the Marianas Web. Named after Earth's deepest ocean trench, it's either humanity's greatest technological achievement or its most compelling digital urban legend. According to the legend, you need a cutting-edge quantum computer to slip behind this veil. Here's what we know for sure. In December 2024, Google's quantum computer, Willow, completed a calculation that would take today's fastest supercomputers 10 septillion years. That's not a typo. It's a 1, followed by 25 zeros. The difference? Traditional computers tackle one path at a time. Quantum computers? They explore all possibilities simultaneously. Now imagine what a quantum computer could find in the deepest corners of the digital world. Conspiracy theorists claim it's a digital black hole filled with alien treaties, omnipotent AI systems controlling stock markets, and databases holding humanity's entire past. Yet no one has ever proven it exists. The reality? Most cybersecurity experts say the Marianas Web is just a creepypasta that went viral. It's the internet's equivalent of saying Bloody Mary 3 times in front of a mirror. Spooky, but more fiction than fact. And while that might not confirm a Marianas Web, it hints at a reality where quantum forces could soon shatter the encryption walls, protecting everything from Bitcoin to your personal data. Level 7, closed shell systems, the internet's black sites. Forget passwords and encryption. We're talking about networks so isolated they don't even connect to the regular internet. Closed shell systems are the digital equivalent of nuclear bunkers, and they're very real. Check this out. When North Korea hacked Sony in 2014, they weren't just after embarrassing emails. They were hunting for a way into Hollywood's air-gapped networks. Systems literally separated from the internet by physical space. Why? Because that's where unreleased movies worth billions sit, locked away on computers that have never touched the web. But entertainment's small potatoes, the real action, nuclear facilities. Every nuclear power plant runs on closed systems so secure that even a USB stick can't bridge the gap. Remember Stuxnet? It took a nation-state level operation just to jump that physical barrier. Here's something terrifying. The NSA's Echelon system can intercept 3 billion communications daily, but the network processing all that data, completely invisible to the outside world. Even intimidating. That's just the system we know about from the Snowden leaks. The banking world's got its own fortress. SWIFT handles 5 trillion in transactions daily through networks you can't hack because you literally can't reach them. No IP address, no connection point, nothing. And these networks are everywhere. They run power grids, manage satellites, and oversee military defenses. The internet you recognize could disappear tomorrow. And these sealed-off systems wouldn't even blink. Invisible, untouchable, and very, very real. Level 8, theoretical constructs, when Black Mirror becomes reality. Remember when the first iPhone dropped and we thought that was future tech? Well, hold on to your neural implants, because what's coming next makes that look like a calculator watch. The sentient web isn't just about AI chatbots anymore. We're talking about a network that thinks for itself. In 2023, when GPT-4 started coding entire websites and solving problems it wasn't trained for, we got our first glimpse. But here's the terrifying thing. Experts estimate we're only at 1% of what's possible. Imagine an internet that doesn't just answer your questions, but knows what you need before you do. Then there's the quantum internet. And no, this isn't some sci-fi nonsense. China's already built a 1,200-mile quantum network between Beijing and Shanghai to send unhackable messages. But the real mind-bender? Neuralink's getting closer to letting you browse the web with your thoughts. And in hidden labs worldwide, researchers are working on merging human consciousness with digital networks. So what happens when the internet starts thinking for itself? When AI systems become smarter than their creators? When the line between human and digital consciousness disappears completely? Some scientists call it the digital singularity, the moment when technology evolves beyond human comprehension. Others call it the point of no return. But everyone agrees on one thing: we're closer than you think.